till 10 p.m., which comes with a massive discount on our food, especially on our local dishes like fufu with obunobuno going for 20 Ghana cedis. Sunset Hotel Life Band, there is nothing like it. Let's meet this and every weekend for your weekend's relaxation. We are located at Cedar Crescent at Denyame. Call us on 0207 228 455.
Are you building your own house, school, church, store, or are you a building contractor? Then come to Prestodia Ghana Limited. We offer services like fabrication and installation of stainless steel balustrade, stainless gate and fence wall design, aluminium UPVC windows, burglar-proof glass and plastic canopies, frameless glass structure, frameless glass cubicle, frameless glass door, and all architectural metal works. Locate Prestodia Ghana Limited at Asokore Mampo, near Kumasi Academy and opposite the Garden City Commercial School. Call us on 0244 612 507.
Are you a breadwinner and worried about your family's future financial situation? Then allow yourself and your family to enjoy maximum peace of mind in the event of an unforeseen circumstances. What's more, in collaboration with Spectra Health Mutual Insurance Scheme, the Ultimate Protection Plus now offers you free imaging services such as ultrasound scan, CT scan, mammogram, X-ray, MRI, as well as discounted rate for medical interventional procedures and many more. Our sales team across the country is ready to help you take charge of your future today with the Star Life Ultimate Plus. You could call us on 0302 739 600 or WhatsApp us on 058 081 786. Star Life Ultimate Protection Plus. Protecting what you love.
At Lash Fortune Limited, interior design and furnishing is our passion with specialty in home, hotel, and office furnishing. We have available quality curtains, blinds, carpets, and custom-made furniture. Lash Fortune Limited is located at Plot 50 Otuajin Road, Kotobabi, Spintex. For more information, contact us on 0244 265 588 or 0302 811 163. Our email address is lashghana@yahoo.com. Lash Fortune Limited, luxuriously perfect.
I heard it's because of New Generation Investment Services. They took care of his pension funds. I hear they also started the NGISM fund, which allows them to grow their investment and create wealth. They also have the Ingasol Mutual Fund, which I intend to sign on so I can sow today and reap tomorrow.
Don't be left out.
Visit us today at the first floor, Kokobo Jubilee House at Doom Kumasi, and the first floor of the first story building behind National Investment Bank, Sunyani, or visit www.ngis-group.com.
New Generation Investment Services, achieving excellent returns on your investment.
Go for gold and bet risk-free on the new season with Betway. Use the golden booking code found on the Betway site to bet on selected match weeks from 11th August to 3rd September and get 100% back as a free bet on any losses. You always get more with Betway. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Slow down. Girl, let me love you. Darling, I care for you more than my own self. Darling, I share with you all goodness and wealth. Said we can have just one night, or we can have one whole life. If I play it cool, yeah. We can have that one thing, or we can have everything if our hearts are true. Girl, slow down. Girl, let me love you. Darling, slow down. Let me get to know.
Just looking in your eyes, you know I'm looking for more, and you're what I've been praying for. This kind of love don't come around like this. I'm not one to play around like this. It's so real, and I love how it feels. I love it when we slowly sway. I love it when we think the same thing. I love the way we move, the way we move. Yeah. We can have every night, yeah. We can have every day.
Yes, and that's a beautiful song coming to you from Skip Marley. He's a grandson of the legendary Bob Nesta Marley, Eugene's favorite musician of all time. I agree with you. We are not going to fight about this one. So that was it right there. So it's a beautiful Monday morning, 28th of August. Gradually, the month is drawing to a close. And this is Love in the Morning on Love 99.5 FM, and I say good morning to you once again to all our lovely listeners out there. So over the weekend, MPP had their Super Delegates Congress, which was basically to trim down the number of the candidates from 10 down to 5. So an election which I'll personally say was largely peaceful, but it still had its moments as some of the candidates claimed their agents were attacked. Honorable Kenedy Agyapong, for example, was captured in video saying some stuff. People thought he was speaking directly with Dr. Baumia and Akufo-Addo on phone, but it was actually an interview he granted on Oman. Was it Oman FM?
Yes, Oman FM.
Yeah, Oman FM, and we can take a listen to what transpired right here.
In this country, President Akufo-Addo, member of Showdown. Vice President, member of Showdown. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo-Addo anytime.
Yes, so that was some of the things that happened. Throughout the weekend, this video was everywhere, was trending everywhere on social media, and people wanted to know what was going on. Not only that, Yao Boabeng Asamoah, who is also the spokesperson for Alan's campaign, also claimed there was attacks on the campaign coordinator for Alan Chamatin in the Northeast region, and he also alleged that the factions of the vice president were allowed to send their mobile phones to the voting area, which was in breach of the election directive by the party. So let's listen to what he had to say. He actually, made allegations that, or made some assertions that they were going to challenge the contest in the Northeast region. Let's take a listen to him.
Systematically ensuring it systematically, and the EC are looking on, the police are looking on, and our agent is assaulted for protesting, then it's grounds enough to reject the entire.
Are you foreseeing the defeat? That is what you are about.
There is nothing like defeat in this. It is a selection. It's a mere selection. We are enforcing the rules. Margin of what
victory for the vice president.
There's no victory where you select 5 people. Where is the victory? You are selecting 5 people. We are talking victory. Those who need it to demonstrate their emptiness are the ones who are pursuing victory. Those who need it to demonstrate emptiness are the ones who are pursuing victory. There's nothing about victory in this. What it is that the party is peacefully selecting 5 people who will go to the true election. There's only one true election, November 4th. But to begin to assault agents at this time and to begin to flout the rules with impunity means that the president, His Excellency, the party leadership who are in charge of the election, and the vice president's faction, I'll call them a faction because they are behaving like a faction.
So who are you alleging is assaulting your agent?
The agent is in hospital.
Who is assaulting your agent?
He's reporting the police.
Who is assaulting your agent?
He's been assaulted. He's in the hospital.
Assaulted by
the Northeast. The reports will come out. He's gone to the police. The police have given the hospital form, and the statement to the police will be made public in due time.
So apart from some of these things that happened, like I said, the process was, generally peaceful. It was fair. So the vice president, after he took the lead, he got the most votes, representing about, was it 69?
Yeah, almost 60, almost 70%.
Yeah, almost 70% of the votes. And he, in a speech after the declaration of the results, he said he was humbled by the resounding victory and further called for unity as the MPP hoped to win the 2024 election. Let's listen to what he also had to say.
I am very, very humbled, very grateful for the outcome of this election. But this is only a first step. We are going to have primary on the 4th of November, and that primary will eventually, of course, select the flag bearer. So I see this as a step in the direction of winning the flag bearership of the party.
Yes, so Eugene Osetutu joins me in the studio, and we are going to break it down, dissect it by every as a piece and you will be at the amano. So listeners, you can also join us later. You can call on 03-220-83596, 03-220-83597, and 03-220-83598. Today we want to make it a listener-driven conversation, so we want all of you to try and contribute to your thoughts to what transpired over the weekend. And you can also send your voice notes to our WhatsApp console on 0551 111 995, 0551 111 995. Please, when you are sending a message, make sure that you keep it just under a minute will be good for us, so that we can play more, or we can get more people to share their messages with us. So Eugene, good morning, bro.
Yeah, good morning, Leo.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How was the weekend?
Oh, it's been sleepless. You know why?
Why? Because of the elections?
No, not necessarily. You know the other things. So by next week I'll be done. So
all right. Good. So tell us, generally, how did you see the process of the whole, the Congress, the election, from campaigning to the process to the ending? How do you generally see the process?
Well, I think that it's been fairly okay, as you said. It's for any election, there are these rumors that will come, and all that, accusations here and there. Just the last presidential contest, which mimics this. This is not the original one, if I can put it. This is just like a stepping stone, a springboard to the November election. We saw the contest between Dr. Dufour and President Mahama. I had the opportunity to listen to him a few days ago in the sister network, and he said that he'll be the first person to campaign for Mahama. So during the election, some of these conversations come about, but I think that the election process was a bit okay. I was a bit disappointed. Certain regional executives who were trying to, show their ballot or whatever. Those things are disappointing, and they ought to know better. When you're a regional executive of a party, you ought to know better. And I'm very happy, for example, that those ones are being cured. Today on the 6 a.m. news, we heard that the disciplinary committee have calling
people.
Yes, to come. We need to sanitize our politics. So generally, it was okay. Just a few kind of emotional outbursts and all that we heard from Honorable Kenedy Agyapong. When I saw the video, I was a bit, woo, wow.
It was surprising to me as well. I mean, initially people thought that he was speaking directly to.
No,
but it wasn't.
It was an interview.
It was an interview.
What happened was that his network called him. He's going to the central because he believed that he win 80% in the central region. That's he's an MP for Assen Central, and he's been an MP for close to almost over 24 years. Yeah. So he went there, and when he went there, he received a call that allegedly his agent in the northeast region, which is the home region of the vice president. So the northern region, as we used to know, is divided into 3 regions now. The northern region, Savannah region, that's where President Mahama comes from, and the northeast region, where the vice president comes from. So he said that he received a call that his agent to represent him on the day had been chased away and is gone to his hotel room to just keep himself safe. So whilst he was doing the interview, I think he got that signal. Then he just said that he
just burst out like
he will challenge the president every
showdown.
Yes, every occasion, and you give them a showdown. Yeah.
I wonder what that showdown is. I would love to really say.
Maybe people are saying that maybe the showdown was to Allah.
But it seems like it was only Alan Chamatin and then Honorable Kenedy Agyapong who came out with this. I didn't hear anything from Alan Bawumia faction or any of the candidates. Why did it seem like they are the only candidates? And surprisingly, they are also in the top 3 with Dr. Bawumia, who were complaining about their agents being attacked and manhandled.
Well, Leo, if anybody has followed me whenever I talk about this, I've been clear for over a year now that for me, within the MPP and the current makeup, nobody except the president can beat Bawumia when it comes to popularity contest. You see, this election affirms a lot of things. Bawumia is at the place Alan Chamatin was in 2007. He was the establishment candidate. No matter how the president and his assassins would deny it, Bawumia is the establishment candidate. And when you say establishment candidate in the context of politics, it is the candidate that is seen or deemed to be favored by the current regime or the makeup of the party, regional executives and all that. Though they do not say it publicly, Nanabi, as you know, has said publicly, the president we know, look at the special relation he has with Bawumia. Apart from Mills and Mahama, even he has done more. The camaraderie between them, the broma has given the free will to do most of the things he does, because the president's a bit further in age, Bawumia is a bit younger. You can understand. Leading the drive when it comes to digitization. Now he's abandoned the economy and doing digitization and all that. So he's built a certain visibility. He's built a certain talkability around him. Now, how did MPP win the election of 2016? I can confidently say that a huge percentage of the MPP vote they got was because of Mahmoud Bawumia and the wife. He was charismatic when he mounts the stage and talks. The middle class endeared to, even today, there are people who endears to him, the middle class. That is why the NDC will bring a certain Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, who is a seemingly academic like Dr. Bawumia himself, to come. Dr. Bawumia was a deputy Bank of Ghana governor under the late Dr. Paul Akwa. He was introduced to the bank by Dr. Kwame Dufo. So it tells you clearly how both men, and these are distinguished governors. Ghana's best macroeconomic indicators was between 2009 in the Fourth Republic, between 2009 and 2013. It was supervised by the finance minister before. So when that guy points you and say that come and work with me, it tells you that they know what they've seen. Now when 2000 Bawumia came, he was a novice.
And nobody knew him. Then per Akufo-Addo's own interview, he wanted a certain Haji Alima Mahama, the current Ghana High Commissioner, former gender, I think, local government minister, and now ambassador to the USA. But per certain deliberations, they went in for Bawumia. 2012, when they lost the elections, some people still believe that the MPP won the elections, like the way NDC believed they won the 2020 the court
elections.
processes and all
he went
that.
to the court process. He was the lead.
I think that really shot him into the limelight.
Exactly. How he was able to adduce the pink sheet, analyze it and all that. You see, I always say that the economy may not be performing well, but you cannot take his intelligence from him. He is. But all that process, he came to be a vice president, he's been given some room to operate and all that. That has endeared to him over the period. For me, Alan Kyerematen's Achilles heel has always been, and I always say, is the people who drive his campaign. When you look at his history, his vote has since 2007 Greater Legon has been reducing. So I was a bit surprised, and actually because I was a bit away for about 4 hours. So I came back and I was not feeling so I had to take a nap. Well, when I woke up and I saw the results, initially I thought it was one of those things because I saw it on Facebook. So I quickly rushed to multimedia platforms, made some calls, and I realized it was strong. I was like, wow, Alan is third. I was actually surprised. But as I said, that's the first thing it confirms Bawumia is a strong candidate, and he's favored going into the November 4th
So
election.
what's your biggest surprise? What really, really surprised you, apart from Alan Kyerematen's performance?
What surprised me, I've said on his share another platform, Alan wouldn't win. I've said it. But what surprised me was Kenedy Agyapong. Kennedy did like what the General Secretary currently did to John Boadu. He was the dark horse. And he didn't start early. If you notice, he didn't start early. He was never in the conversation. He only came in about, I think, the last 6.
There were speculations here and there, but it wasn't really confirmed.
He was never really in the conversation. For him to come, and you see, let's analyze the MPP structure, those who voted. When you go to the MPP Constitution, Article 13 is where you understand this dynamics, and this has been the crust of my analysis. When you go to the MPP Constitution, right, Article 13 talks about the presidential candidate. And these are the people who will vote for this election, the special delegate election. And let's not forget, the MPP introduced this election learning lessons from 2007. The closest ever election in this country was the 2008 election. MPP lost by less than 45,000 votes. They believe that if they had close ranks and united their front, they would have won the 2008 elections. Because 17 people, the cracks were too many. A lot of acrimonious. Yes. So now they are saying that before you go into the main contest, if you are even 100, we'll prune you down to 5. And the 5 people will go into the special, the main contest that will elect the flag bearer. Now, these are the people who voted in this election. I hear people saying that, oh, these are the creme de la creme. Yes, some of them are creme de la creme, the big wigs of the party, but they are grassroots. Listen to here. Now, these are the people who voted in the Special Delegate Congress. Listen, the National Council, the National Executive Council, Regional Executive Council. The regional executive people are grassroots. They live in the system regions. They are the grassroots. Decentralization of the party starts with them. We have all members of the National Council of Orders, all party members of parliament. So in this case, 137 members of parliament. We have 3 representatives of each special organs of the party, past national officers, 3 representatives from every external branch, funding members during registration of the party at the Electoral Commission, all party card-bearing ministers. Right? These are the people who voted. There are grassroots people in there. So the reason why I say Kenedy surprised me was that Kenedy is deemed unpresidential.
Mm-hmm. He's not really part of the establishment. Like,
yes.
Yeah,
he's deemed like that. He's never been a minister. Actually, he's never really been
sort of like a Trump type of person.
He's not close to Trump, by the way.
I mean, in terms of
I get it. But people seem like he's not diplomatic. He's too raw. He's too buga, and all that. But for him, among these people I've mentioned, who some are grassroots, some are the creme de la creme, some are the bigwigs, for him to beat Alan. And these are the results. The reason why I said I was surprised was that when you take the final results, just a moment, Mr. Bawumia out of the 200, and let's not forget, 961 people were supposed to vote. Bawumia had 629, Kenedy Agyapong had 132, and Alan had 95. Yeah. The difference between them was 37, and that was huge. Mm-hmm. Huge. So for Kenedy, who is deemed unpresidential, who is deemed meka buga and all however you want to describe him, unpresidential and all that, he beats a certain.
What do you think worked for him?
What worked for him is that it's 2 things. People are angry at the establishment, and they visited the sins of the president and Bawumia, because Bawumia is the vice president, on him, and that will profit Kenedy Agyapong. I have no doubt that if Kenedy was not in this election, the votes, some majority of them would have gone to Alan Kyerematen. Yeah. 2, for Kenedy to get this vote, what it means is that going into November, the top 2 contests or contestants
is between
him and Bawumia, because at the grassroots level, Kenedy Agyapong. And for card-bearing members, national executives, and national executive of any party is the highest decision-making body after Congress of the party. The National Council, founding members of Parliament, to vote for him ahead of a certain Alan Kyerematen. Then imagine the grassroots, those are such a
Alan Kyerematen was such a colossus back in the day.
He lost it. He lost touch. You see, I was telling somebody that it may not be fair, but I see him now as like the Gusitanos, the people who were trying to contest males back from Sunyane in the 98. He's lost it. You see, when you look at the current makeup of the MPP, the mean age of Ghana per the 2021 census is less than 25 years. Those people who were really into it are gone.
Yeah.
Now, the new members of the MPP who came in and are young, are the delegates, are vibrant and everything, the only person they've known is Akufo-Addo and Bawumia.
Yeah.
That's 1. 2, what's even the age of the general secretary of the MPP? Is it not just 38, 29?
Very young and
39, 40 years. Yeah. It tells you clear, and he is the chief administrative officer of this big party. What's Sammy Jemfi's age? The NDC executives, look at their age. Now, the leadership is moving from the seemingly old guys to young people. So if you cannot connect with them, we see Bawumia go health work, do this health work or not. This is what the youth,
which fairly we didn't see it coming from the Alan
until
side.
Recently. Yeah. Alan's Facebook page until the last 1 year. Monitor his Facebook activities.
Yeah. But would you also say his campaign strategy didn't help him, because even he wasn't that visible. People I'm privy to some of the WhatsApp groups and their strategies. And when you look at how visible the Bawumia campaign was, how loud Kenedy Agyapong's campaign was, even in that small space where he joined. It wasn't like that with Alan Kyerematen. People, I think they were relying too much on the fact that he used to be a Drumeso. Do you think that might have hurt him?
Oh, David, sorry, a Drumeso doesn't win elections in this country again. That thing is gone. If we're talking about a Drumeso, then Mahama would have been the seventh in pecking order. If we're talking about Drumeso, it's about your work and the dictate and the visibility and what the party folks believe you can contribute to the party going forward. Alan resigned too late. And about my prediction, I predicted this thing and it's been trending. Yeah. When I spoke in January, I said that he resigned too late. I felt that he shouldn't have joined the second administration.
Yeah.
Because you see, the 1D1F was taken to a special development project. Most of the things he could claim was done by a special minister. I think what's the name? Gifty Chum something. Right? I didn't see why he was going for. He was being part of the second government of Akufo-Addo. I didn't understand it, and I could not fathom why he accepted the post. He should have given himself enough time to campaign and gone. Because see, when you take the numbers, clearly Alan do not have a constituency.
Yeah.
There were 17 places of vote, 16 regions and the headquarters. He won none. I follow his campaign, and I would like Sled to call. They always say his strength is the Volta region. He was beaten in the Volta region. They say his strength is in the Western region. He was beaten in the Western region. Yeah. Even in the Ashanti region, Alan is seemingly Central and Ashanti region. When you go to the Ashanti region, right, Bawumia had 97 votes as against Alan Kyerematen's 10. The difference is 87. That is not a contest. That is a beating. Now, again, when you look at the other regions, it wasn't close. He won none. So what's his constituency? And if I mean constituency, what I mean is that take candidate Mahama. I've not really sat down to analyze Mahama in his current shape. But if I'm analyzing Mahama in 2020, Mahama is coming. He had the northern stock. Right?
Which is firmly behind him.
He's been a former member of parliament before. He has a certain constituency in there. Mahama belongs to one of the biggest churches in this country, Assemblies of God. No matter how you discount it, you cannot divorce religion and politics. Yeah. It is not for nothing Bawumia will tour certain churches. It's part of our politics. That is how politics is done. President Mahama again has a constituency of, say, Bunu East. That's where the wife comes from. The reason why Mahama wins a lot of Bunu East region is the wife is coming from there. That's a big constituency. And check the NDC. They want Bunu East. Mahama will win Western North. As for Greater Accra, I don't like doing analysis of them. These are swing regions. But Mahama knows that for nothing at all, Savannah region will vote for me. Yeah. And that is his home region. Bawumia also delivered the Northeast to the MP because that's his home region.
Ashanti region should have been for Alan Kyerematen.
Akufo-Addo will deliver Eastern region because that's his home region. Which region delivered for Alan Kyerematen? The reason why Justin Kodia was able to topple a certain establishment candidate of John Boyd in the general secretary race was because of Ashanti region and how mega the region is. You may, as I said, say that, these are the creme de la, but I tell you, most of the people who vote are even grassroots than the grassroots. And I have no scintilla of doubt that this result will mirror the November 4th election. The margin may reduce, but I believe that the person who may push this contest to the edge will not be Alan Kyerematen, but a certain Kenedy Agyapong.
So, which of the 5 candidates didn't you expect? Is this 6 or 5 now? I'm confused.
Yeah. So yesterday I listened to the chairman of the committee on the former speaker. What's the name? Okay, Professor Okay, and they said that there will be a certain content. But I think that they should They should then decide among themselves now. They should drop up or one should go. But per the dictates of their constitution, the constitution per MPP politics, the highest governing document. So they need to stay 5. They cannot take 6. So as you know, 4 has gone, and the 4, as you know, are just a moment. The 4 we know are Dr. Bawumia himself.
Kenedy Agyapong.
We have Kenedy Agyapong.
Alan.
We have Alan Kyerematen and Dr. Free Akoto. And the ties between Chamati Agyapong, the former energy minister and the former MP for.
So who's not supposed to be in this?
I was surprised for Free Akoto actually. I was surprised for him, but they drew. I was supporting him. You know, we those who believe in the body spirit, were really supporting him. But I was a bit surprised that he could sail through. But it tells you that maybe he also. And when you look at Ashanti region vote, for example, that's why I said that Ashanti region is the kingmakers. So if you are not getting Ashanti region, you are not getting anything. Yeah. Once Alan was getting 10, Free Akoto had 5.
Yeah.
In Ashanti region, Kenedy Agyapong had 6 in Ashanti region. So he also had, I think, 30 something. When you take it, I mean the Ashanti region contributed the most to him.
Yeah. But,
and I think that
would you say it's because he also started early? Because he really started campaigning way earlier than any of them.
I think 3 years ago, I went to the Bono. Doma is Bono. I went to the Bono region, Doma, and I saw his post and I called him and said, Charmai. This guy, he started campaigning. I went to Volta region that's around the same time. I saw his poster. He started campaigning way early. But I think he also leveraged his father. You know, his father is very influential. Bafo, Akoto, Tumfo, Chame, you know, defined some of our constitutional, laws and
I mean, very
now.
Instrumental even to the fight of independence.
Exactly.
And all that,
so I think that he leveraged that. But I think that if I'm to place my money on anybody, and the polls confirm it. You know, I always say that polls, and I always say this, that when polls are done, instead of just jettisoning it and just they are done for us, they've been paid by this. Look at the numbers, analyze it, take the positives and work on the negatives that they are pointing to you. And all the polls confirmed everything that some of us have said over the period, that Bawumia will lead the MPP going into 2024. And I see the contest between me and President Mahama on the 7th of December 2024.
So what with these results, like you said, will it have any reflection on November?
Clearly. And I think that nothing much will change. I think Kenedy will come second. He is a very strong. And you see, the reason why I am a bit shocked was that Kenedy seemed like the big people do not like him. Mm-hmm. It's the commoners, the common people, the downtrodden who likes him. But for him to beat Alan, and you see, maybe the MPP should consider what my former neighboring MP, the new North MP Hackman, now chair of the council, have always been saying, and they are not done press. They should unify the ticket. Maybe Bawumia Alan, I don't know. There have been suggestions. I don't know whether he will agree. There's been report that he will release a statement within this week. I think that he should just, for me, if I'm not in the push, I'm not with that. I'm not even near. Maybe he's showing not even with that than me. But with my little experience with politics research, he should just abandon the cause. For me, maybe they should unify the ticket. I don't know. Maybe he should contest. But for me, if I'm decided, I would rather try and lobby for the unification of the ticket and abandon the mission.
So,
because you see, when you take the constitution again, and I always say that numbers, when someone makes a prediction, don't just throw it off. Pick the document he's referring to. Read the document. How do you understand it? You know, when they go into November, right, the presidential candidate, these are the people who will vote. The same people I mentioned. Now, there will be electoral area coordinators, there will be polling station executives, there will be TESCON people. Today, I have no doubt, if you do elections among all these 10 people in the TESCONs, Bawumia will win. If you do elections among members of parliament,
I was going to ask you about that. That don't you think that there could be a turnaround if they will re-strategize? I mean, speaking of Alan Chamatin's campaign and then Kenedy Agyapong.
Do you know when it confirmed to me that Bawumia was winning? When 10 people are going into a contest and there were conversations that 8 people may come together to contest him, what does it tell you?
It means they all know that he is strong.
You know, right?
Yes.
I do not think, and as I said, I have not said the November election will be a smooth ride, a walkover. No, it will not. It will not. It will be a contest. And if I say a contest, it will be closely contested. But I do not see Alan being the one to give that contest. I rather see a certain Kenedy Agyapong who has a certain groundswell of support, a certain endearment when it comes to the grassroots to give Bawumia that tough contest. What just happened there? Bawumia himself knew he would win. The real contest is November 4th. Yeah.
Okay, so listeners, at this point, you can start calling us, send in your voice messages, and we're going to play them. Call us on 03220 83596, 03220-83597 and 03220-83598. That's call us and send in your contributions. But before that, with MTN and MKOPA Device Finance, you can now buy a sleek, trendy smartphone and enjoy the luxury of paying in amazing, easy daily, weekly, or monthly installment plans. All you have to do is to walk into any of MTN service centers in Accra Central, Achimota Mall, Dansoman, Medina, Tudu, and Circle to choose your favorite from a wide range of mobile phones on offer. The best part is all phones come with up to 2 GB free data, so you can share your pictures and get all the biggest scoops online for the first 6 months after purchase. Go on and share the exciting news with your family and friends. So do you have cash reserves or investments and require security of your investments? Then CBG custody account is your best bet. With a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash or in investment, individual pension funds, mutual funds, companies with reserve funds, NGOs, international funds, and investment firms, you can open a custody account with CBG. Enjoy the best of experience with our state-of-the-art technology and digital offerings, robust control, and then secure systems, swift settlement and transaction processing protocols, no transaction costs, unbeatable custody fees, and excellent customer service. Visit any of CBG's 114 nationwide to open branches nationwide to open your custody account. For further inquiries, call 0302 216 000. Email us at talk to us at cbg.com.gh or visit any of the social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Terms and conditions, of course, do apply. And we have Christophe on the line. Good morning, Christophe.
Yeah, good morning, big bro, Mr. Lou. How are you, sir?
I'm good. What's good? What do you make of the whole thing that went down, over the weekend?
Yes, I want to say good morning to Nana Tomensia, CEO of Zimo. And then Mr. Secretary Michael of Pizza. And then my regular host, David Akwete, wherever he is. You see, we shouldn't be surprised, Leo, using, because there's a wind blowing. I told you people that we've tried economists, we've tried professors, we've tried lawyers, we've tried communications people, and it didn't help. Let's try a businessman. Let's try businessman. It is surprising. People thought that Allah would give Baumia, boot to boot. What has happened? What that tell the Quran? It's one bankrupt. Look at Kenedy Agyapong. This man can do. See, we should forget about his aggression. Look, the way Ghana is, we need somebody like Kenedy Agyapong to turn this round. Forget about the aggression. The aggression is his strength. So we should just help him to become somebody who has employed over 7,000 workers. He can do something for Ghana. And finally, I was told that besides the MPP hierarchy is trying to go and talk to Tumfo, so Tumfo will call Kenedy Agyapong and tell him to
Chris, do you also agree that, if you are a leader, especially if you are a presidential product, you have to, show some decorum?
Sure. So we have to just manage the excesses. Let's let him know that, look, yes, what you're doing, but just manage your excesses. Make sure that you're a bit decorum. Don't be too harsh on people. And I believe you that, look, if this one get a chance to become the president, hey, boss, I'm telling you, he will have Ghana. He will deliver Ghana. He will take us to the promise. Because all the people have failed us. The Bukolon people, they failed us. We need a businessman to come and redeem Ghana from this turmoil, from this excruciating pain, from this corruption that, look, if Kenedy Agyapong is the president, there will be no corruption in Ghana. I'm telling you, there will be no corruption.
Thank you.
Sure that anyone who does that, you'll be arrested and be put to jail.
Thank you very much, Christophe, for your contribution. He thinks, candidate Kenedy Agyapong should be the option for us now. And we have Dr. De Graft on the phone. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I hope you too.
All right, let's hear you say.
Okay. We have studied these particular elections that have gone on for the past weekend. Something is very clear to us. Nobody was expecting differently how the results have come up. We are all predicting the same thing, that Baumia will be first. Kenedy second and Alan was third. So when Alan became third, for me in particular, I wasn't surprised at all. We shouldn't forget the fact that NPP is the political party that brought about the decentralization about electing their flag bearer. However, this is very surprising about this particular category that has been created, of which it defeats the idea of decentralizing the whole process. So for the reason why NPP decentralizes is to cut off influence that will cause a certain people to be elected. Now, let's put this on record. For this special delegate election that took place, anytime NPP is in power, the candidate who will be part of the government will automatically be the winner.
That seems to be the trend.
Yes, that will be the trend. So anytime NPP is in power, the topmost candidate in the ruling government will always lead. What I was surprised was for the fact that Dr. Bawumia couldn't get the 70% back. I was very much surprised because looking at this is the first case that you recorded the highest number of top officials of NPP breaking the code which governs election. We saw a lot of the established candidates, established delegates coming out against all the party regulations, actually telling people whom they support, which is clearly against the rules of the game. Now, if you go on to all the violence that happened, of which we are all aware, they were all also in the negative. For instance, if you look at the cases that happened, you got to know that some of the delegates tried to show whom they voted for, which resulted in some of these scaffolds. And for the betterment of our democracy, the election, which was marked by these 2 or 3 incidents, should not be said to be acceptable, because this is the earliest part of the New Patriotic Party. These are the crane delegates who are going to vote. These are not the ordinary delegates who are going to vote. So for us to record even a single violence is a dent on the political image. And we hope that NPP will come up strongly on that. More importantly, a lot of the candidates will approach this particular election using different political strategies. And for somebody who has analyzed it for years, there's one thing I can tell you. If I am one of the candidates that is going to be in this special delegate election, I will not vie for becoming the number one, because I would like to save resources and turn the resources to the delegates who are down there in order for me to win in the actual election.
Thank you very much, Dr. De Graft, for your contribution. So we have George on the line. George, good morning, and how are you doing?
Good morning, my brother. I'm fine. My greeting to you and my good friend David Akwete.
Yes, David will join us very, very, very soon. He had to step, aside and do 1 or 2 things, at home, but he'll be here.
Thank God. Yeah, it is very good. Yeah. My brother, we are waiting for them to come. There is no difference between them. There is no difference. There are no difference between Bawumia and Nana Akufo-Addo. They should they should buy it through and bring Bawumia. He will come and meet Ghanaians. Bawumia and Akufo-Addo have no difference. Electing Bawumia as president is the continuation of the corruption of Nana Akufo-Addo. So we are waiting for them. They should come, fight and come and present themselves to us. When it comes to the election, we show them their level. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you to George for your contributions. Now, Malik. Good morning, Malik.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good.
All right, let's hear you.
Yeah. The word thing, it's funny that people are saying that Alan Chomati. From the one when Nana got the office, from the one they planned everything that Bawumia will succeed in, and the finance minister, what is his name? Ken Obi is running it. That is what they've planned. Ken Obi is running it. But the problem of Ken, you see, Ken is having so many problems. The finance minister is having so many problems. That would be his biggest challenge. If not, he will be the Bawumia's running it. You mark it on the wall. They plan everything that Bawumia will be. So Alan Chamatin will never be a presidential candidate for NPP. You have it on the wall. Alan Chamatin just tickling himself and laughing. I tell you, there's no way he will be a presidential candidate for NPP. They started this thing way back 2017. They planned everything. So what do you think that is it by chance that every police station chairman support Baumia?
All right, thank you for your contributions there, Malik, for also sharing your thoughts with us. Now we have Kofi on the line. Chairman Kofi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Secretary Leo. Tell David not to come back again.
Oh,
we want you because you allow your colleagues to express opinions freely without rushing.
Oh.
And it is good. So tell David not to come back again.
Oh, he will come.
Leo, I thought as Asantis we were going to learn lessons, but it seems our eyes are closed and our ears are closed. We don't want to hear anything. I am saying this because when Kufo came, he didn't do anything for Ashanti region. Even projects that he started, he couldn't complete. Akufo-Addo has not seen completion of those projects, and Akufo-Addo himself has not initiated any developmental project for Ashanti region. Now, I thought Asantis will learn lessons from this, but looking at their election last Saturday, you clearly see that we haven't learned anything. If you go to Upper West, they voted 100% for Bawumia. Go to the north, they voted almost 100% for Bawumia. And when you come to Ashanti region, 10 votes for Alaja Martin. What is this? You don't cherish your own. If Bawumia becomes and eventually becomes president, he is going to develop the north.
But Kofi, do you also agree that people may be looking at the candidates they best feel would help them rather than wherever they come from?
But who told you about Alan Martin can help Mother Ghana? He can help Mother Ghana and Father Ghana too.
All right, thank you there, Kofi. And on the line now is Sam. Sam Jam, good morning, and how are you doing?
Good morning, Leo.
Yeah, okay. Share with us your contributions, please.
You, Charlie. Thanks for making us express our thoughts. Unlike your brother, 30 seconds, you cut the line. Okay, so going forward, you, all that we are saying in Ashanti region, we thank all those who voted for Alan Shamat. They are the real responsible and wise delegates. The November 4 election is a real issue. We are going to vote massively for Alan Shamat because he's the only person who can save NPP from going to opposition. Now, we are all surprised the establishment candidates upon all the money that they doled out from the Jubilee House couldn't even attain 70%. Their target earlier on they said 90, then it reduced to 80. Now 70. They couldn't even get a 70 nod. It's not so appalling. All that the central market, all that Kumasi people are saying, no Alan, no vote. No Alan, no vote. Saturday, she said, not but you want to tell those chairmen, you want to tell those regional, those who want to vote in Ashanti region that they cannot bring down Ashanti. Ashanti is an heritage. Ashanti kotoko nimase. Yet then Alan Shamanti, you will make sure you vote for him on November 4th. And he will lead the MPP as a flag bearer and eventually become the president of the Republic of Ghana. He will lift the image of Ghana and Ashanti. So all those at the Jubilee House, you want to tell them, they can't disgrace Alan Shamanti. Their plan was to take him out. But God is alive. God is not man.
Thank you there, Sam, for your contributions. I guess time will tell. So Nana Say is also on the line. Good morning, Nana Say. How are you doing?
Good morning, Leo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, can we hear your contributions, please?
Yeah. I just want to take this opportunity to, congratulate these special delegates for speaking the minds of the majority delegates, and that's exactly what's going to be repeated on the 4th of November. Listen, one of the callers said Ashantis have not learned anything or whatever. Let me tell you, Ashantis, we appreciate good things. You don't know where you come from. Provided you are going to, make Ghana good, make Ghana better, that's what you're looking for. We don't care where you come from. For me, the passport that I hold is not Ashanti passport, it's Ghana passport. So I'm concerned about the development of Ghana, not Ashanti. Madam, you guys should also take the opportunity to educate them. They don't have to sound tribalistic when they call it your programs. That's not fair. We have a nation to do. We are one people. So why for me Ashantis are going to suffer? They're going to develop the north. It's northern Ghana, not part of Ghana. It's northern region, upperward. I don't know part of Ghana. Why do you have to, encourage this? It's not fair. And let me tell you, Bamia won almost 70%. I'm telling you, my brother. That's exactly what's going to happen. We are going to repeat that. I'm a delegate myself. I'm Ashanti. Full brother Ashanti. And I want to vote for Bawumia. Because I believe in him. I believe he has the magic one to turn things around. And Ghana's going to develop. Trust me, man. Thank you. Thank you,
then, Nana Say. And Joel, do we have anybody else on the line? And it looks like our time is a little bit far spent. So I would like to say a big thank you to all of you who called in, and shared your contributions with us. And, like always, Love 99.5 FM, Love in the Morning. We are here to give you the best of the best of whatever is going on in the country. So very soon we are going to join the Super Morning Show team in Accra and continue the conversation from there. But before that, I want to share some messages with you. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Always keep your dials locked. Thank you. My name is Leo Stanley Boite, and this has been Love in the Morning, and I was supported by Eugene Oseitu and then Joel Labi on the social media console and picking calls, and of course some of the technicians in the house. Thank you very much for making this a successful program. Stay tuned.
So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
My name is Diana Hamilton, VGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and brand ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life. Supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Aji, mensa ye titiri na ayami yaka ho. Doctor say me BP ni me sugar nyina kwosoro.
De wuhia ne Amuzu garlic bitters.
Amuzu garlic bitters.
Ane Amuzu garlic bitters. Ewo herbal shop bia.
Yes, DBS Industries has done it again. We have taken the lead by introducing the newest Colorlink Plus roofing sheets. It comes with 20-year warranty against fading.
Hold on a second. Did you say 20-year warranty against fading?
Yes. In addition, it has self-clean properties, meaning it has the ability to clean dirt that settles on it, making your roof look beautiful at all times.
This DBS offer is super cool.
Get your Colorlink Plus roofing sheet for your roof today. Look out for Colorlink imprint on our sheets. Locate DBS Limited in Kumasi on the Kumasi Accra Road at Adakwajachi opposite Kwamo Gwel filling station. Call our hotline on 050-600-4141 or 0543-286-637. Visit our other factories in Accra, Tamale and Takrady. DBS Industries, your roof experts.
Daffy's Ohima New. Daffy's Ohima Feminine Mischanti.
amasa bosome ne so ema ye bu yensa yente ya obia esa siesie man kasa dafi abusua na yekese yentie dia manfo kafa enupa ne ho dafi shower gel empo na mani ye wotuntum de ena kokko de wo di dware a ema natural look
Mensu de misu Defis feminine cleanse and the capsules ne siesie me ho. E ma me nten carbon bia me gye me hu dia ankasa.
Dafi nupa no. E ho dance e bebre. Dafi sana. Aba ma ye nyina.
Open did with wa. Duffy's Health and Beauty ewo East Legon American House. Kumasen so ye bank tech hospital. Enye map him for.
FDA aje edwedin krato yato.
Uyam ayekro anase emu kekaw uhia amuzu ke uyam tutu anase emu samfono uhia amuzu ke wayase ya oya anase uwa fichikro mu haw uhia amuzu ke heba mixture ebi wo heba shop bia mu frɛ 0247 776743
Obi na invite me say memra wedding. Na me bedroom here. Me share man for dressing. There's more room for improvement. Me say Messi afa me ho me gina ha. Mr. Ultimate mo. Me nya kire wo say wo wura Ultimate Fashions mo. Refrigerando, Kenneth Cole, Max Fendi, Perry Jacob, and member chefs papa bi. Italian shoes, slippers, sandals, khaki, material trousers, office wear. Enye na wo. Enye member nko a wo. Ema die wo. Emanyo ma ye sheko wedding, party, engagement. Brands from across the world. Ellen Trace, Adriana Papel, Jones New York, Tehari, Casper, any baby keka se mu hia mo ho sa na se mo da ne di sa no mo nda ne di spectacularly said ye be ya enkrofo be hu se oh wodro no edimu wedding gown kolanta de ni nyina wo Ultimate Fashion o mapon wedding no odi te comment e ba me ho.
I like your dressing.
Me da se
Abrantie why you do?
Oh thank you.
Hey why for na bara be
oh debi edum here Kumasi Ultimate Fashions e wo Prisons Runabout Accra, opposite UTC. Ultimate Fashion. Beauty is our style.
I've got Bell back and I won't let go.
My name is Nanama McBrown. Many people think I get what I want anytime because I am popular. No, that is not true. It is because me and Kasano, I like the best. And when I find it, I stick to it. I have found Bell Pack Tea Roll and I'm stuck with it. It is soft but not weak, strong but not hard. It is just perfect. Bell Pack Tea Roll is smooth and gentle on the skin. Same as Bell Pack Kitchen Towel. It cleans in one wipe. You can soak, squeeze, and clean again. One Bell Pack Kitchen Towel lasts longer and saves you money. It's time you switch to Bell Pack today and experience the perfect paper tissue. Say pocket tissue, table napkins, tea roll, and a kitchen towel. Paper chow. Bell Pack is simply the best. Bell Pack, just perfect.
To be a Bell Pack distributor, call 055-11-44400. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
Nothing feels so good like Bell Pack.
Bra na minya Royal Foam mattress no. How bebre na me komu. Medam panosweni na atom. Na mechi kase so na me honam nyina ya me ya. Na de akume kra ne se. Ya no mo so beda aso ape. Na wagya me. Na minya Royal Foam mattress no. Pa kwesi da aso ape. E na oye me ho ade. Congratulations dear, me fa no kwa. Asedan koma Royal Foam. Quality mattress papa fi. Oji aware Royal Foam. What manani relaxation ayede. Anwoto so a wunya wo mu ne se. Royal Foam mattress eye papa. Eche yie eye quilted mattress inti. Woda so a ama wona ye foam. Se woto mattress free Royal Foam a. Teche wo free pillows. Royal Foam aje abasobode e wo 12 Ghana Business and Financial Excellence Awards no mu. Yet on quality duvets, curtains, beds, ne carpentry foams ahodo nyina bi. Hwehwe yen wo Royal Foam showrooms any sales depots a wo Ghana fana nyina. Frɛ 020-227-1000. Royal Foam, rest assured.
Hey, you ever buy credits where you get up to 20% of your money back before? Make I tell you about Vodafone's demo promo. See, anytime you recharge a demo, you get up to 20%, whether it be short code or your Vodafone cash wallet, or you don't use credit transfer to your number or someone else. And now you be high tech, so you don't use my Vodafone app or any payment app. However you do, Vodafone go send you up to 20% cash back. Into your Vodafone cash account. We reload here, but then you enter. Top up your airtime with 5 Ghana cedi or more in Vodafone's demo promotion and receive 20% of your money back straight into your Vodafone cash wallet. Recharge and cash out in the Vodafone demo promotion.
Vodafone, further together.
I've got Bell Pack and I won't let go.
My name is Nana McBrown. Many people think I get what I want anytime because I am popular. No, that is not true. It is because me and Kasano, I like the best, and when I find it, I stick to it. I have found Bell Pack tea roll, and I'm stuck with it. It is soft but not weak, strong but not hard. It is just perfect. Bell Pack tea roll is smooth and gentle on the skin. Same as Bell Pack kitchen towel. It cleans in one wipe. You can soak, squeeze, and clean again. One Bell Pack kitchen towel lasts longer and saves you money. It's time you switch to Bell Pack today and experience the perfect paper tissue. Say pocket tissue, table napkins, tea roll, and a kitchen towel. Bell Pack is simply the best. Bell Pack, just perfect.
To be a Bell Pack distributor, call 055-11-44400. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
Nothing feels so good like Bell Pack.
Too much of anything can make you sick. Even the good can be a curse. Makes it hard to know which road to go down. Knowing too much can get you hurt. Is it better? Is it worse? Are we sitting in reverse? It's just like we're going backwards. I know where I want this to go. Driving fast, but let's go slow. What I don't wanna do is crash, no. Just know that you're not in this thing alone. There's always a place in me that you can call home. Whenever you feel like we're growing apart, let's just go back to the start. Anything that's what happened, sure enough worth fighting for. Queen's out of the question.
your venom, keep it shut. I hate it when you hiss and preach about your new messiah, cause your theories catch fire. I can't find your silver lining. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the fire when you speak, cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to block it. I go if our love is running out of time, I won't count the hours, rather be a coward when our worlds collide. I'm gonna drown you out before I lose my mind. I can't find your silver lining. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to rock it. I go I found a way to rock it. I found a way to block it. I found a way to block it.
You provide the fire.
Daily focus on your superstation Love 99.5 FM is giving you an opportunity to start your day right with anointed men of God. Tune in daily at 5:15 a.m. and be blessed. Be edified with Joel Osteen on Monday.
Just because it seems like God is too late doesn't mean that He's not going to come through. Don't be impatient for Him to act. Keep believing, keep praying, and every blessing that belongs to you will show up.
Receive the word with Reverend Eric Agyapong of New Life City Chapel, Bokrom, every Tuesday.
Anytime the Holy Ghost comes to dwell in your heart, He produces His nature in you. And so you that some time ago you were whatever, you begin to have desires for holy things in your life.
On Wednesday, make a date with His word, His power, and His presence with Reverend Victor Osei, General Overseer of Family Chapel International.
One thing you should never allow in your life is for people to take you for granted. Go where you are celebrated and not where you are simply tolerated.
Live a relevant life every Thursday with Reverend David Seth Kwanzaa, head pastor of Mid-Country Chapel, Amoko.
No matter what chances you have lost, opportunities you have lost, God is able to restore them. Who is this God that can cause something to come out of Nazareth?
And on Friday, Reverend Simon Ampofo of Gracefields Chapel comes your way with Word Explosion.
You are blessed in your going out and blessed in your coming in, even now and forevermore.
Daily focus on Love FM. Start your day right with a word from God.
Morning show. Rat race. A summer love summer, a summer boss summer, a summer jack summer. Oh, what a rat race. Yeah. Rat race. A summer Gordon, a summer hooligan, a summer guinea dogger. In this year rat race. Yeah. Rat race. I'm singing that when the cat's away, the mice will play political violence.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah, the race is not over. It's not over. After this weekend's exercise, where 955 delegates were expected to participate as super delegates in the selection of the top 5 candidates for the flag bearership of the NPP. Well, now the job is done. There are actually a top 6 because of a tie between Adainimu and Kenedy Agyapong. But the question now is this: what happens next for these 6 who have made it past the post, so to speak? What happens for the 4 who did not make it? What are their political futures? And most importantly, what is the meaning for the upcoming bigger race in November? These 955 odd delegates, does their choice represent the choice of the bigger group, since they make up less than 0.5% of the bigger group? So that's all to be assessed and discussed today on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us. But first, open the door into your dream house. There's no feeling quite like returning home after a busy day at work. That feeling you get hearing the keys turn in the lock to open the door and walk into your own little piece of paradise. Well, with a mortgage from ABSA, you get to enjoy that feeling over and over again. In your own home, if you're a salaried worker, you can borrow up to 5 million Ghana cedis at fixed or variable interest rates and pay back your loan over a period of 20 years. Discover how to get things done at absa.com.gh. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA. Terms and conditions apply.
So I've got some good news to share with you. Imagine a biscuit made from real cereal, packed with wholesome oats and grains and containing less sugar. Now, this biscuit is not only a treat for your taste buds, but also a nutritious option for all ages. I'm talking about the Macberry breakfast cereal. The Macberry